In this session, we'll specify a set of parameters which define a template file that will allow us to control the way drawings appear when they're plotted. After choosing the Start from Scratch option, we'll select the default settings of English and then click on the OK button. We'll now select the pull-down option Tools, followed by selecting the Options selection. Now we'll click on the Plotting tab of the Options window. The settings that we'll establish require that we click the Plot Styles button. And then, in the default plot style table, we'll select AutoCAD.stb, followed by clicking on the OK button. In order to have our new settings take effect, we need to close this file and start a new one. We'll do this by clicking on the X in the Drawing 1 window and then click on the No button. Now we'll click on the New icon. And then after choosing the Start from Scratch option, we'll select the default settings of English. We'll now continue to establish settings by selecting the pull-down options Tools, followed by selecting the Drafting Settings option. Now we'll set the grid spacing to 1.0 and the snap spacing to 0.5 in both the X and Y directions, and then click on the OK button. In the status bar, we'll now click on the Snap, Grid, and Model buttons in order to turn them on. We'll now click on the Layers icon and then create the series of new layers that are shown here. In order to define the sheet of paper that we'll be creating our hard copy on, we'll click on the Layout 1 tab at the bottom of the window. We'll first select the plot device that we wish to use. Then we'll make sure that the paper size is set to letter size and the orientation is set to landscape, and then click on the OK button. We'll now set the title block layer as the current layer, and then draw a rectangle that is 10 1/4 inches by 7 3/4 inches. We'll now add the other fields shown here and then use the text command to add the annotation. Now we'll click on the Model tab at the bottom of the drawing window to switch back to model space, and then set the current layer to construction lines. The final step is to save the file as a template file. We'll make sure that the file type is set to Template File, and then name the file AutoCAD A Title Block. AutoCAD now gives us a chance to add a description, which we'll do now. And finally, we'll exit.